Hello and welcome to the France 24 interview. Our guests today are George Clooney and John Prendergast, the co-founders of the Satellite Sentinel project. They are joining us from Washington, where George Clooney just testified before the Senate's Foreign Relations Committee about their common trip to the border area between the north and the south of Sudan, more specifically in the Nuba Mountains in the state of southern Kordofan. First of all, just let me ask you, how did you get in there? It's not exactly a friendly zone.
No, it's not a particularly friendly zone. It started by flying into the south and then going for, I don't know, flying then further to the sort of the middle of the Sudan, right to the top of the South Sudan. And then we got in a truck and we snuck across the border, and we went about 6 hours north down a road that is there's been a lot of fighting on in the last couple of weeks.
Was it dangerous?
I mean, everything's dangerous one way or another, you know.
Okay, most importantly, what did you see there? Because as I said, not many journalists go there. There's not a lot of interest in that area. Can you shed light on what's happening as we speak?
Well, it's an active war zone. So, you know, at this point, you have active military confrontations very close to the area. You have the use of starvation as a war weapon, so many people aren't nobody's getting food in there. You have the airplanes bombing civilian populations, driving them into the caves nearby. You have all these different tactics of war playing themselves out on a daily basis for the people that live there.
And specifically what we saw were dead bodies along the side of the road, and we saw rockets fired over the top of our heads, and we saw bombs stuck in the middle of the ground that had fallen that hadn't exploded. And we saw a lot of people suffering. That's what we saw.
But is it a civil war, or is it the government of Sudan waging war on civilian population over there?
Both, I suppose. Yeah. It's both. If we take the Civil War out for a second and we leave that part of the discussion out, you have the exact same actors who are all charged with war crimes at The Hague for what they did in Darfur, are now bombing, indiscriminately bombing innocent civilians, which by the Geneva Convention are called war crimes. That, forgetting the Civil War part of this, is what's going on as well. They're trying to get these people to leave.
Did you see evidence of war crimes on your journey there?
Absolutely.
What more specifically?
Indisputable. Well, indisputable. We were there as they were firing rockets into the villages. We have film, I think we probably gave it to you, of rockets going right over our head. The day before we got there, one of the villages we were in was bombed by Antonov planes coming in, dropping 15 bombs. We showed children who an hour before had both of his hands blown off. And those were not military positions. There were no military there. This is a program designed to get these people to leave ethnically, period.
So are you saying that it's a new Darfur unfolding behind closed doors, if I may use the expression?
Well, it's all, it's the same kind of tactics, the same reasons for the conflict, all the same factors that existed in Darfur are unfolding today in the Nuba Mountains and in Blue Nile. It's just a different region with the same kinds of problems, the same issues with the central government, and just the same targeting on the basis of people's identity that we saw in Darfur.
So you're holding the government of Sudan and the president, I assume Omar al-Bashir, as responsible, accountable for what you say is happening on the ground, that is war crimes.
Yes, but it's not what we say. I'm the son of a newsman. It's not. This isn't opinion. This is. We have actual footage of it. We have film of it. Not even